Hi guys, welcome back, and thank you so much for staying tuned to Tobago Updates Television. Into the sporting segment, just had a really good conversation there with Ansel Ned out of the ALN Cricket Academy, right? Of course, doing good things here in Tobago. Moving into some football stuff, exciting football stuff. Gonna be chatting here with Devon Smart. Sorry, Devon Smart. Good morning to you, sir.
Hey, good morning. Glad to be here. I want to say good morning to the whole of Tobago, right in extension, the north of the island.
Right. Yes, north of the island. We're talking to Devon Smart out of Northstars FC. Now, in my time, I heard about Northside.
Northside Combined.
Northside Combined, that's it. So tell me about Northstars FC. What's Northstars FC?
Right, so Northside FC originated out of Mason United Sports and Soccer School. Right, we now started getting players from the north of the island, right? Castara, Bloody Bay, Lansamy. So to be fair to the players, we decided to rebrand and have a holistic name that everybody will feel comfortable.
Stars from Northside.
Yeah, so when you say where you're from, you know, you live Castara and you say Northside,
right?
You know, you're included.
Yes,
you know, you're included. Include everybody. Everybody must feel welcome in anything you are.
Yeah.
Right. We do have a few players from the west.
Right.
So
those are special players.
Those are special players, right? So we should treat them with much love.
Yeah.
Right.
And is this like a senior team?
No. Right. It's strictly we cut off at age 18. We might think about going over the hurdle of a senior team, but for now it's 18.
Right.
Your journey will take you throughout the club, and the end journey is to take you to USA Cup.
Right.
And try to get you a scholarship. So we try to maintain the players having them a B plus grade average.
Right.
So that's what the club is at.
Yeah. So tell me about this B plus grade. What's this grade average about? What's that?
Right. So if you maintain a B plus grade average,
that's in your school. Schooling.
Yeah. Schooling. Okay. So it sets a tone.
Right.
So if you're trying to move on to college, you're in and above the area where it will be easy to transcend over. Right. If you do your SATs and stuff like that, we try to have the players understand that, you know, education is first, right? Because your career could be short, as you know.
Yeah.
Right. So education is first. We're really trying to get players into college.
Yeah. Yeah. And obviously you are here this morning to talk about a trip that you guys are going to be making very soon. This is in Northside FC. Tell me about that trip.
Boy, that trip is sooner than soon, right? 5 of us will be leaving on the 11th. Unfortunately, with booking, we could have only booked 5.
You know them booking. You're not gonna booking thing and Tobago hotel organize.
Well, we are staying with we have a coach from the US, right?
You have a coach from the US.
We have a coach from the US. We'll be staying with the coach from the US for the first week.
That organized already, right?
That done organized. The coach and buy a bus, everything. Not buy a bus. He rented a bus to pick us up. Everything is in play. Right. But any contribution that comes to the club, we'll accept it. Right. We're still taking contribution right down to the wire. Right, but everything is kind of in motion. Everything is in play. We're at a good place. So 5 of us is leaving on the 11th, and the
11th of July, right?
The 11th of July, and the rest of the entourage will be leaving on the 13th.
Right. So the 5. That's what coaches leaving on the 11th.
No, one coach with 4 players.
With 4 players.
Right, and there's only 3 coaches going. 2 coach, head coach, assistant coach. Well, 2 head coach. I need to say it's a head coach and assistant coach.
3 coaches in total,
so
but 2
coaches and a physio.
Physio, okay.
Right, and 15 players. Unfortunately, 3 players have to drop out. Right. You know, lack of funding.
Oh, okay. So they have to provide their own funding, or the club assisted?
To a point. The club assisted to a point with registering. We assisting with insurance. And
okay.
Any other loopholes. Some of the players we try to assist, at least 1 or 2. We can assist in fully.
Okay.
But the club is not we're not fully rich. Right?
Yeah.
We're dealing in the rural part of Tobago. This is the reality, the north.
Yes.
Right? So there are a lot of players who, unfortunately, finance is not there. Because the club, we have one of the smallest fees you will find anywhere in the world of football. It's $30 a month.
Right.
The $30 came about because we want the players to be responsible. So we try to encourage, as small as you are, to save $1 a day.
Yeah, but I mean, and I'm sure the $30 will contribute to probably water,
ball,
and all the different things.
But we try to have everybody. We don't want to price out nobody.
Understand?
Right. So better take 30 than I try to take a 150. And
subscription is very important. Subscription is very important.
Very important. Yeah. But we get in there. You know, Northstars, we get in there. We get in there.
Yeah, and what's your numbers like though in terms not the traveling contingent but in total?
In total we could have at least about 105-6 players.
Right, that's really good. So how did you shortlist the contingent to go to this cup?
Right. So in the U16 age group, we have at least about 25 players. Right. So we have done some screening. Well, finances are a big player as well.
Yeah, because I know some parents may.
Yes. Right down to the wire, we are short about 3 or 40 players who I know that scouts would have really taken an interest in. Right. But finances didn't play, and unfortunately, we couldn't help everybody.
So in terms of, so you all didn't seek like sponsorship elsewhere?
Well,
try to get.
We seek sponsors, right? The THA is assisting. Right. They is assisting. We had a conversation with and the assistant with accommodation.
That's good to hear.
Because after we move from the coach, we go into the dorms and we spend the next week of the tournament in the dorms.
Right. So where are you going to be playing? And like some of the teams
Minnesota.
Okay.
Teams from Brazil, Costa Rica, England, Spain, France, you name it. It's a large tournament.
Right.
Right. It's from U8 to U19.
Right.
Last year they had over 1,000, about 600-700 teams from U8 to U19, boys and girls. It's like it's like nothing. I went in 2019 and look at this tournament. It's nothing you could expect. Right? It's like 66 full size field. It's football whole day.
Right.
Is a mecca of a tournament.
So, and outside of football itself, the players, are you going to take an opportunity to probably see New York as well, or see?
Well, Target USA Cup is the name of the tournament.
Right.
So Target is their main sponsor. So there are days on afternoons you have field trips.
Right.
Because you know how this thing work out.
Yeah, because
yes, that is football.
Youngsters
but they still introduce tourism. So they have the evening days, they go to the lake, they go to this, they go to that. Yeah, so there are other itineraries besides football. But the mecca of the tournament is that players will be able to see how a college function.
Yes.
How a college operates. You know, be able to talk to administration, you know, you'll be able to talk to college players, you know, how this thing really function. It will be an eye-opener for these players. You know, I went in 2019 and it was a blast. It was like nothing I've seen before. Right? So we're trying to open the eyes, especially in North. You know the North.
Yeah.
Right? Everything comes to Central.
I grew up in North Side, I grew up in Castara. And I know that we have talent. And just recently, you guys had the Mason Hall Village Football League. Who won the Village Football League?
Yeah, well I want to say kudos to Mr. Ian Mighty Pollard.
Right, yes, that's the Assemblyman.
That Village League was actually put on for us to assist in raising funds.
Right.
So we had like liquor booths where we were selling and
like concession area.
Yes, I want to say shout out to him.
Yeah,
right, it was a big help.
Yeah.
And he even threw his hat in the ring. Yeah. He even donated personally from his pocket.
Because I actually saw, I think he mentioned that he's going to contribute 10,000 and he asked the chief secretary to match 10,000 as well.
Well, I saying he threw in 10.
Yeah.
So
and
the
he
chief
actually
threw in
match.
10.
Like, I mean, and these are very important initiatives. Anything to treat with the young people, and obviously you see what's happening in Trinidad and Tobago with crime, and you see the young folks and them. So you see what you're doing, and the other coaches in the communities doing, the village leagues, the coaching caravans, and all these different things. We can't pay you guys for doing that, and I want to commend you and your coaching team and your organizing committee for putting this together. And I'm hoping that you guys go out there, you play to the best of your abilities, come back home safely, and obviously we get some players getting into those colleges, because that's the idea. That's the idea.
Well, right now we have at least the tournament sender email. There are at least 60 registered scouts to come and look at players. Right. One thing I want to do is shout out the administration.
Yeah.
You know, Mr. Dana Archer, Nicole.
This is for your guys.
Yes. These guys in 2022, 2023. You know, they came on board, and since then the club have transcended. You know, Johan Salveri, Inga Archer. These guys are police and they are fully involved.
Oh, so they were part of that 2019
No, it was me alone. It was one-man horse. But since they came on board, you know, it's full steam ahead, right? I want to thank them. You know, the kids want to thank them. You know, I will give the commissioner of police some advice. No, I'm serious with it.
Go ahead.
Put money into these programs. Forget buying the guns and the cars. These programs are the way.
Yeah, because they had a commissioner's cup some time ago, right?
Right. These programs are the way. I'm telling you, it's the way to solving crime.
Yeah. I totally concur with that, especially community leagues. I am a strong advocate for community leagues. I've seen the success of Mariah Village Football League.
Yes.
Mason Hall was a success as well. I think there's one in Patience Hill. Bethel is going to end on Sunday as well.
Yes.
And Kenan as well. Roxborough, this thing called Roxborough, they have all fours, football, netball, all these community initiatives. And you're right. And I'm hoping that the powers that be, viewing this interview right now and they take heed to your advice in terms of doing more of these events instead of probably focusing on the other things that are not working. You can't go wrong with community sports. Are you the only Tobago club participating?
Well, the only one.
Yeah.
Right? There are 9, possibly 10 teams from Trinidad will be going.
Right, but
they actually chartered a flight.
You're on a flight? You're not a flight?
No, we're not
that's fantastic.
Yes, so, you know, and in 2019, there were at least 8 or 9 as well.
Wow.
I actually traveled up with at least 4 teams.
So this is a really big cup.
It's large. It's a mega tournament. It's one of the largest in the United States, youth tournament. One of the largest.
Fantastic. Is it going to be streamed live where we can take it in if we want to see?
Yes, you could go on the
Where can we go on Facebook?
Instagram. Right. YouTube. Right. It's Target USA Cup.
Target USA Cup.
The opening day is like the World Cup. It's like a big ceremony, torch lighting.
And when is the opening day?
The opening day is on the 16th or the 17th.
The 16th of July. We're going to look forward to that. And obviously, we have Tobago updates. We can share it as well. So all of Tobago can see the talents from here in Tobago going across there and competing against the world. In that sense. Fantastic. Anybody you want to shout out to? Any final words?
Well, you know, I want to shout out my mom.
Yeah.
Right, my mom, I'm a wife to be. Right, they are
congratulations.
They are the backbone in this thing. Right, we started out with like 5 ball.
Right.
And they contributed to the 5 ball. My neighbors, you know, pro movers.
Yes.
Right, he contributed my first 2 or 3 ball.
Right.
Right. And the coaches, I cannot stop saying thanks to the coaches and the administration.
Yeah, fantastic. Obviously, and it's always good to give thanks because, I mean, you can't do it by yourself, right?
Can't.
With over 100 and something kids, you need the coaches and you need the community as well. So, of course, from Tobago Updates, wishing you guys a safe journey and, of course, a success in terms of getting players in the different colleges, right? And of course, you can come back and share of all the good news when you return. Guys, this brings to an end the sporting segment here on Tobago Updates Television. Of course, always good having conversations where sport is concerned. 2 very important programs this morning we discussed. I'm talking cricket and we're talking now football. I'm going to show you guys over to Natalie with Good Morning Tobago. Don't go anywhere, guys. Continue to share the life. We'll be right back.